Hey guys, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. I'm doing series of reviews. This is the second episode for the morning time. It's around 7 a.m. It's kind of cold. Winter started after heavy rain whole day yesterday. There's a storm going on in our coastal areas, so winter perhaps is coming. I hope we get some cold weather because it's pretty late already for the winter to start. So the fragrance today I have is called Rayhaan, and this fragrance is called Imperia for him. Okay, and this is Imperia collection. They have the different collection: Aqua collection, Leather collection, I think there's a Woody collection, and then Imperia collection. So I have covered so far, I think, six, and I have in total one, two, four, five, seven. Okay, so this is the last one from the set that I have, and people ask me for my review because this is known to be a clone of or dupe of Aventus, the mighty Aventus, Prince Aventus, and that fragrance is known to be one of the top sellers, and people love that fragrance, and there's a lot of dupes on it. So apparently, many people ask me like, "Hey, bro, is this the best Aventus clone?" Because it's said to be one of the best clones and the best of the best. I'll let you know. This fragrance I purchased from Fragrantica Bangladesh page, and they're selling it for very, very reasonable price. These are, I think, EDP concentrations, 100 ml bottle for about under $25, $22, $23 perhaps. Super affordable. Okay, if you like know any house that's cheaper than that, even if Latafa is around 25, $35, right? So this house is an upcoming house, 1 year or so they are in the market. I'm not sure, maybe I've seen mostly 1 year ago they're releasing. So I want to review, so later maybe it will be helpful for some people. Packaging looks like this. It's a nice box. For me, it looks simple, nothing outrageous. The name and everything, pre-collection side here. My favorite part is where it's a Rehan. You can just take it out like that. It's easy for you to open the box. And then side, some Arabic writing at the base. You'll find the batch code when it was produced and all that. 2023 release, very recent. And until 2028 is the expiry date. So the bottle looks like kind of like these bottles I said. It does remind me of something like Chanel bottles, which I have, Chanel Bleu de Chanel. Kind of similar, but I'm not saying they drew inspiration. It just looks like that. So many bottles in maybe Zara also you will see looks like that. Looks decent. The coloration is good. You can see through easily. And then the beautiful writings at the back. Base looks like that. The cap is not magnetic or very heavy or snug fit. It is sort of snug fit, but doesn't click. You can pick it up. Not very heavy bottle. The cap is actually cheap plastic, so not good quality of that. Sprayers are top notch. Really shoots effortlessly a lot of juice. So what do we get from it? Simple. We'll get to the point. Okay, so first of all, you need to know that everybody knows what is Creed Aventus. This is the most desired perfume. I did not buy a backup. I'm waiting for Absolute. But this one is my older batch, 15 or 16, I don't remember. So that one gives me blackcurrant, pineapple, a little bit smokiness, a little bit birch, and like apple, green apple. So it's a fresh, fruity perfume, which is very masculine. For some people, a bit too strong. But Aventus has batch variation, which is why people look for those perfect batches, which is very expensive. So something like this bottle, if you want to buy now, it's going to cost you about $1,000 now in Bangladesh. So the clones of this fragrance are really popular. You can get pretty much within $35 to $50. You can get very good, some namely CDNIM, Club Dino Intense Man, or something like some of the best ones, Afnan Supremacy, Not Only Intense, Mont Blanc Explorer. I think what else? There are many. I reviewed whatever I could get. Even the Hamidi Intense now, it's very good. So this one, it's said to be, like I heard Aromatic Snip said, this is a masterpiece and the best clone so far. So when I sprayed it, I'll tell you one thing: it smells nothing different than the ones that are in the market, and this smells very juicy. The bergamot in this is very, very good. It's fresh, it's citrusy, and a little bit sweet. You can smell the green apple in there, but I don't get any pineapple per se. Maybe it's similar to Mont Blanc Explorer a little bit, with a little bit more amped up bergamot, because Middle Eastern perfume they put a lot more oil than something like I don't know where I kept my Explorer, but I have it somewhere. So Mont Blanc Explorer is a nice bottle, but so much more expensive than this. But I'll tell you one thing: this lasts double the time of Mont Blanc. Okay, performance is so good in this house. The oil they put, the performance, just for performance and price, this is a good deal. In that way, yes, this is one of the best alternatives because it smells so good. But is it the best Aventus inspiration? To my nose, no. With all due respect to all the reviewers, it is just like any other. Lavender by Al Haramain. Lavender is a better quality fragrance than this. Pseudonym and this, I would say out of those two, I'll pick up this one because it's more fruity. Pseudonym has this opening of a kind of a strong, dark, kind of like a soil, kind of like a, like a, if you know the soil smell, like a mineral earthy. At some point, it feels kind of plasticky and not so natural. This is more natural, more juicy. But performance-wise, Club No Intense Man outperformed this. Okay, for me, the EDP especially, this one cannot beat that performance of Pseudonym or Lavender or even Afghan Supremacy. Not only intense, okay, but it's in the mid. Like not the best, not the worst, but it's in the good category. So it's a good choice for people when you're looking to buy something like an Aventus inspired perfume. You can afford it. Like this one, you can get two bottles of this instead of one CD name, Club Dino Intense Man. So in that way, yes, really good deal. If you have two bottles of it, 200 ml, you can use it so much longer. And on the air, on the dry down, they all smell the same. All the dupes smell the same. So this is cleaner. I think this is more fruity batch. There's nothing like dark tar or like, sorry, birch or woody or smoky. This is not a smoky clone of Aventus. Okay, so just leaving it out there. Some people will be sad about that because people wanted smoky. But I can tell you what you can do. One time it happened. I was wearing Aventus. This my batch is not that dark. It's fruity. So what happened was it was a winter, and I wear this mostly in winter because it performs better then. And there are some shops, they have barbecue and all that thing going on the street. We have a thing called Star Kebab. It's a restaurant. So they have this open barbecue. They put all the kebabs there, and there's a huge smoke that comes out. Every time you pass by that area, it's huge smoke. So I was wearing this fragrance and I just went through the smoke and I felt I became barbecue smoky version of Aventus. That was funny, but that's how that worked. It was not a pleasant experience though, but what smoke you're looking for, smokiness, I don't know. I rather feel the fruitiness of this as fragrance is really nice. Okay, but if you want a little bit dark, I think maybe you can layer it with something else like a Hachivat or a Sidrat Boise. A lot of fragrances for you to choose, but it's just way too many this clone of Aventus. And for some reason, frankly, I don't get tired of it. I buy everything that smells like Aventus. I just love the DNA. Baccarat Rouge, Aventus, they are like some of the popular DNA. So Rayhaan is the best? No. Okay. It's not to say it's a bad fragrance. It's good, but it smells like many other clones in the market, but it's really good quality. Longevity is very solid. Third thing is it's affordable, and the fragrance is just it's in the air. No one can tell you what you're wearing, which clone you're wearing, but doesn't smell like Aventus quality. Okay, if you wear this, I can tell people apart when they wear Aventus or any other clone. They smell different. The closest thing to Aventus until now, I think I did try was, I think it was Imperium. I think was the fragrance called. There's a new house. That one and Pineapple Vintage Intense. That one was good. Hachivat older batches were nice. And then there was another fragrance. I cannot remember. Those are more realistic take on Aventus. Some niche houses did really good, but magic of Aventus, I just realized one thing. It is a king. It's a territory. It has its own territory. It's a king. If you can afford it, if you can wear it, you'll feel like a king. But for the price, is way too expensive for what it is. That's why I do not recommend people to go and buy the latest batches, the 100 ml version. Those are really weak, right? So instead of that, is a good choice. Juice wise, no, it's not anywhere close to this, but on the air value, and if you're a practical person, yes, this is a good choice. So I leave it up to you people. I give it a solid 8, but it's not the best. Okay, so if you ask me, I prefer Sidinim limited edition or Afghan Supremacy not only intense, okay, or Lavender, for that matter, over this one, because those are all better quality. Okay, but 8 for the pricing. You cannot beat the price of this and the quality and longevity. So it's up to you. Check it out. Citrusy, bergamot, Calibrian bergamot, green apple, maybe a little bit of bamboo and kind of sweetness. That's the fragrance. Thank you so much for watching. And Imperia for him, Rayhaan, is the fragrance today. Thank you. And let's move on to the next review. Take care.